This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artist, and we listen to all of their records so that you do not have to. And this week we're doing Backstreet Boys. We're going to do all 9 of their records because their first 2 records are pretty much the same thing. So we're doing 9 records, and then we're going to give our biggest banger from each of them if we have it. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. Tell your friends. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. Once again, tell all your friends. Share the video. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. And that's it. That's all I have for the boring intro. So we're doing Backstreet Boys. We're starting Battle of the Boy Bands right now. We got 3 weeks of this, and it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. So let's get into this, Jeff. Backstreet Boys, 9 records. What do you got for number 9? The worst Backstreet Boys record. Go.
Actually, you asked me earlier, you said, would you say, I hope you watched all the videos or something like that?
I meant from the first album.
Yeah,
not
but
all. Okay.
The implication there was that I don't do my homework.
That's correct. Yes.
Did you do your 6 degrees?
I did not do my 6 degrees.
Gotcha.
Forgot.
So out of the 2 of us here, only one of us doesn't do their homework.
Okay, so I guess we're going to be doing the 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge. We're bringing that back. So
we have to. We haven't done it so long.
It's been a very long time. So yeah, that's where we connect the band or artist of the week to our boy Tom DeLonge in 6 degrees or less. So what do you got? Go.
And I chose the one who had like the least written about him on Wiki, and the one I think is, I guess, the weakest member in IMO.
Yeah?
No, dude, Kevin Richardson.
Really? No.
Yeah. Dude left the band. Get out of here.
I know, but he's like the patriarch of the group.
So anyway, Kevin Richardson, he was in the 2011 movie called Casserole Club with this person named Daniela Saya.
All right.
Daniela Saya was in a band called Thorns of Life. Oh, Thorns of Life with a drummer named Aaron Cometbus.
Never heard of him.
Aaron Cometbus played drums for Pinhead Gunpowder with Billy Joel.
Oh, okay. All right. I see where you're going.
Mm-hmm. And then Billy Joel.
Billy Joel
Joe Armstrong.
Billy Joel Armstrong.
Don't go changing.
To Blink? How?
Yeah, to Blink, to Tom. They were good friends when they were on tour together. So
they were good friends when they were on tour. Okay. That's something.
I don't know. Probably were.
You could just go to Billy Joe played with Rancid for a little, or Operation Ivy or something for a little while. Tim Armstrong to Travis to Tom. There you go.
I could literally just say that they were on tour together.
Oh,
and that was
okay.
it, so that's fine.
Pop Disaster Tour. I was there.
So actually, instead of just like backpacking on my homework, maybe just do your own homework next time.
Well,
not a big deal, though.
You kind of half-assed your homework, but that's okay. We can.
I thought this was going to be hard too, because he has done like the least amount of any of the Backstreet Boys. And I was like, oh, I'll tackle this
solar
one.
records, huh?
But then as soon as I got to that one movie and I clicked on one person, I was like, oh, like this guy, which I don't know his name, but it said like parentheses, oh, Pinhead Gunpowder. Oh, wow, that was really easy.
Very
cute.
Well, something. All right,
yeah.
so let's
get
into this. 9 records. Like I said, their first 2 records, Backstreet Boys and Backstreet Boys Are Back. It's stupid. It's a reissue. The second one is a reissue of the first one with some extra songs.
Incorrect. The third one is a reissue of the first 2.
What?
It's a combination of the 2.
It's all confusing. Regardless, it's all stupid because
I did my homework properly. I ranked Backstreet's Back and I ranked Backstreet Boys.
Did you really? Oh, okay.
Because
I only
back to back, so it doesn't fucking matter.
I mean, I only listened to what was on Spotify, which was like the 1998 reissue or 1997 reissue.
Yeah.
So that's what we're ranking. Who gives a fuck? Okay. So what do you got for number 9? The worst Backstreet Boys record. Go.
Here is the Backstreet Boys record that to me is unlistenable. And that's Unbreakable. Their 6th record, 2007. No. Absolute fucking trash. They lost 3 big parts of them. They lost Kevin. They lost their 2 biggest songwriters. This is like when you're shopping at Ralph's or Stater Brothers and you're in the boring section, like maybe like the breads. Breads are kind of boring. Yeah. And you hear like the worst adult contemporary music possible. That's better than what came out on Unbreakable. Like that, this shit is garbage. A little interesting fact though that I listened to, I heard
Mm-hmm.
some of the parts of the here sounded kind of like Clarity era emo rock. Like I could hear kind of like these little tidbits of this early to late 2000s era emo rock. Like it was very, very, very minor, and it may just been coincidence, but dude, this record sucked.
I mean, in all honesty, all of the records pretty much suck.
No,
they do.
No. This record is a sub 1. This record is like a fucking 0.
Okay, so when you're going to be hearing that a lot, I'm sure, in this episode. If you don't know, we have our world famous 3-point rating system where 3 is a perfect album, 2 is a good album you're going to continue to listen to, 1 is a bad album, but give it a shot, and 0 is the worst thing you've ever heard. So 0, sub 1, 0. Okay, that's fine.
Honestly, this is for sure a sub 1. Like you don't have to listen to this because you get nothing from this. This isn't like a unique record. This is even the best record that they did without Kevin. So it's just, there's nothing about this that is interesting, that is fun, that is good, that is unique. This record sucks.
I mean, really, most of the, I would say like
every time you say that,
80%,
you get another fucking, you get another beating.
80% of their music sucks. 80% of their music sucks. Hands down.
Another whooping.
It's true, and we like pop music, and we like some of the boy bands. We like their shit. So,
apparently not.
My number 9 is A Very Backstreet Christmas, their latest record from 2022. Yeah, from 2022. This is just stupid. It's their Christmas. I mean, I like Christmas songs, but I mean, if I'm going to listen to a Christmas album, I'm sure as hell not going to listen to the Backstreet Boys one. I'm just not. It's just silly boy talk. There's nothing here. I just don't care. I don't care. It's just shocking to me how this band or this group still plays such enormous shows, which I'm sure we'll talk more about. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Very Backstreet Christmas. I just don't care. 2022.
That's crazy.
Their worst record. So what do you got for number 8? Buckle up.
That's
bud.
crazy. You think it's their most probably safe and boring, yes, but their worst record? I think you may have mislabeled that one. That's all right though. Okay. I do sometimes too. Not tonight though. This is us. This is us. Their 7th record, right after Unbreakable. Who cares? Still, right? We don't have Kevin. We don't have him back yet. This is just the better of the two. This one's a little bit more heavy, like electronic, kind of like dancey. Also, what's weird about this one is while I was listening to it, I was kind of like, you know what? This is pretty damn good, actually. Like, the production matches like the tone of this band. These guys are older, and some of the stuff they're doing here is kind of like cheesy, but it's a little bit like more adult cheesy. There's a little bit of nuance to this production going on here. But then like 3-4 songs deep, I was kind of like, you know what, dude? There's not one fucking track here that I remember about anything about other than like just it was sonically, it sounded nice. There was no, I wasn't toe tapping, wasn't finger snapping. Nothing about this record was great. And for these guys, I mean, these guys just they have good music. They really do. And at the very least, it's at least enjoyable because it's somewhat catchy. These 2 records are garbage. I don't even think I call this a 1 because Kevin's not in this, and I don't give a fuck. Sub 1. This is sub 1.
All right. Buckle up, man. I didn't think the rankings were going to be this wild. My number 8 is Black and Blue, their 3rd record from 2000. No banger. I don't care. This is coming off of the first 2 records or 3 records you have these major banger hits, crazy good pop songs, some of them. And then this one just falls so fucking flat. There's just this bootleg Boys to Men 90s R&B shit. That's like this whole record. I just don't care. It was just so, I mean, I had to skip a couple of these songs because it was just 4 minutes of just the same thing. Like it was just not good. And the singles that were popular, I only remember them because they played them so much on MTV at the time. But they're really not that good. They're really not that good. They're just played a lot. So Black and Blue, my number 8. We're talking sub 1 here too. I'm sub 1 right now. Because you don't need to hear these. Like there's no point in hearing this record.
Okay. All right.
So what do you got for number 7?
In a
war
world
zone.
like this.
Oh.
Technically their 8th record. But I don't know. This is a slower version of This Is Us. It's a little more indie pop, kind of like in the Taylor Swift realm.
Mm-hmm.
But this is just a slower version of This Is Us. I didn't give a shit about this whatsoever. Sub 1.
Sub 1. All right.
I have the least notes written about this one because this one was like I just fucking listened to this.
All right, my number 7 is Never Gone, their 4th record from 2005. No banger.
Dude, you like the most garbage fucking Backstreet Boys records. You are wild.
Who says I didn't say I liked him?
Dude, you like the most mediocre, not even mediocre. They're garbage. You like garbage.
You got to put these records somewhere. So
you eat garbage.
I eat garbage.
You're a raccoon.
So yeah, Never Gone. This is a big departure from them. They ditched their bubblegum pop and 90s R&B stuff. They were starting to the first time they ever used real instruments on a record, on the entire record actually. And it gave the entire band or group a different feel to the songwriting. Not to say it was good, it was just kind of refreshing after hearing so much of the same just shit, honestly. But yeah, the fact that it was very adult contemporary and pop rock was very fucking stupid as well. And some terrible lyrics, like really, really bad lyrics. In the song Weird World, it says, send a message to a GI in the desert. Said, thank you, man, for bringing another dawn. Back here, it's her and me, and we're having our first baby. He's out there taking them on. I mean, it's so
good.
It's so fucking cheesy and stupid. It's so
it does
dumb.
not get better than that. I tell you that much. Oh my
god, it's so annoying. It's
that's awful. Like the lowest of the hanging fruits that you could possibly go after. That's
100%. 100%. And yeah, this is the last with Kevin Richardson for a few years. So Never Gone.
Fed.
My number 7, K-Fed.
All right.
What do you got for number 6?
Garbage, Black and Blue. Blacks and Blues.
Well, at least you
technically the 4th record, 2000. This was kind of a new thing for them. There's a song here that all 5 of the guys had songwriting credits on, and they only did it 2 times throughout their entire discography.
It's crazy.
As I went through it to double check. But there's a bunch of songs here that the guys helped write, right? So that's cool. They're showing kind of more craftsmanship and an eagerness to be better. And it doesn't really do anything for me because this record fucking sucks, dude. This record is fucking boring. The only reason why it's even up here is because Shape of My Heart is just a better song than everything else from my previous 3. But even Shape of My Heart,
that song,
like when I heard it, I was like, oh, dude, I fucking forgot this song even existed. And then after it was over, it's like, damn, I don't remember how that song goes. Like it's already gone.
Because a lot of their melodies are like the hooks are exactly the same. They're so similar. So similar.
It's not just about like the melody. You need a strong melody for sure to carry a song, but like what really,
melody
like,
was the wrong word.
Bumps them up is just how wacky some of this shit was. Dude, some of the stuff on the album of the week, is like their fucking vibraphone things they got going on. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Who is doing this? But it makes sense because you have great songwriters behind them. Phenomenal songwriters.
Oh, okay.
Phenomenal songwriters. Did you also, going back to what was it? Never Gone, your favorite record. Did you see? Actually, I'll go up because I'm gonna get there next. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, my number 6 is Unbreakable, 5th record from 2007.
Unreal that it's this high.
No banger. No banger. This is the first without Kevin in the group. I felt like this is a little bit more of experimental in its overall style, which isn't saying a lot. It really, really isn't saying a lot. This is the first time they didn't work with Max Martin and a few of those Swedish guys. They pretty much
songwriters.
They threw out a lot of that stuff from that era, but then there's some moments on this record with like the pop country stuff, ballad, like pop country ballad shit, like the worst of the worst country, modern country. And dude, there's nothing good about this. There's nothing good about most of their records, honestly. There really isn't. But
we're getting there.
This one has a song co-written by with JC Chasez from NSYNC.
JC Chasez.
He sang some vocals on it too. There were no lead vocals from what I remembered, but yeah, he co-wrote it for whatever that's worth. Who cares? Also weird. It's so weird to me that this group have been together since 1993, I think, and 10 records later, or 9 records, however many records later, they've never written a whole record by themselves. They literally rely on everybody else.
They've only written 2 songs together, but both of those songs still had other people helping them.
Yes, exactly. It's just
that's crazy.
Not even one record where they wrote the whole thing by themselves.
Even their solo records too. Like if you just look at the credits to them, I mean, they did help write almost all of the songs, but a lot of the songs they had no part of.
It's just, what's the point? I just don't get it. What's the point? I guess the point is you make a shit ton of money. Yeah, you make a shit ton of money.
Performers. And
that's another thing too. Have you seen how many shows they play every year? They're playing like wild. At least 150 shows every year.
Insane.
Consistently. Except for like COVID time, like that 2 years. It's
they did a tour of the world in like 100 days. They went to like 7 different cities in 100 days.
It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But that's cool. Good for them. I think it's really cool. Like their work ethic is absolutely insane. Never seen a band or artist with this kind of work ethic. And this consistently for decades, literally decades. So I don't know, whatever. What's your number 5?
Number 5, Never Gone, Never Nude, Never Gone. The 5th record, actually, technically 5th record from 2005. Mm-hmm. Look at that, 5 on 5.
Something.
This one was cool because this is kind of like a rock album. If the singing and the melodies weren't so pop, like this is like a rock album. They apparently only use live instruments, like you said. But did you look at the fucking songwriting credits or like the credits for the people? I have never in my life seen that many people listed for a record.
I know.
Even on pop records, I have never seen that many people listed. It was unreal.
That record had a lot, but every record of theirs has way too many people.
Not that many though. That was wild. That one impressed me. I was like, wow, you guys outdid yourself. That is crazy. That's like a small town. They had a small town helping them. Whatever. But it's nice. It's nice to see them come off Black and Blue with something totally different. And this one seems to be a favorite of a lot of people. Like just some of like the things I was reading online and some of the articles, people love this fucking record. And I get it because this is like a hard rock album for people who only listen to shitty pop. And that's what this is. So like if you only listen to shitty pop, this is the most aggressive rock album you've ever fucking heard.
I like that. It's true though. It's absolutely true.
I think I might.
You have a banger?
No banger. I almost would give this a 1, maybe.
I'm not even.
I give this a 1. I give this a 1 just because this is like the most different that they've ever done. This is the most unique thing. This is the most ambitious thing they've done because it really sounds like nothing else except for my favorite record.
Okay. All right. So my number 5 is number 5. In a World Like This. This is their 7th record from 2013. Their first independent release. They mixed it up a little bit. They threw in some of the adult contemporary stuff with like the Euro dance kind of music that they're kind of known for, especially. And then also at this time, there's a lot of that very specific like Euro dance music. Not in the same vein as like Kesha and stuff like that, but it's, you know what I'm talking about? From like 2007 to 2015. There's like this very Euro dance style that was very popular in pop music. And that's what you get here. And also I feel like in this record, they expanded themselves a little bit more vocally, singing in a little bit higher register, some like almost falsetto kind of stuff that they were never really doing much before, if ever, especially in the early records. They never went too crazy vocally.
Their voices were already high enough. Like how annoying would it be to hear Nick Carter go like doing this kind of shit. It was so fucking obnoxious.
That was good. But so I give him some credit for that, but overall it's not a great record.
No credit for that. It's garbage. Take away credit for that. Take away credit for that.
There's some dumb songs. Stinker is Feels Like Home, just a modern trash country ballad. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. So yeah, In a World Like This is my number 5. Still, I'm not even at the 1 out of 3 yet. It's not worth listening to. None of this is worth listening to yet. So what do you got for number 4?
Christmas, a very Backstreet Christmas.
I forgot you haven't said that yet.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I don't think this is like a good record. I don't like Christmas records. I don't like when people do fucking their own Christmas songs, and these guys didn't just do their own Christmas song. They had somebody else write them a Christmas song, and that's fucking annoying, dude. That bothers me more than anything. So the fact that it's here is just because it's a more enjoyable. Like if somebody held a gun to my head and was like, "Hey, choose one, Black and Blue or a Very Backstreet Christmas," like I'm gonna choose a Very Backstreet Christmas. I'm going to, because at least I can pretend I'm listening to like Bing Crosby do some of these songs or something. But this is stupid. This is dumb. But this is also the other album that had all 5 guys co-write a song.
Oh,
2 times in their fucking career.
That's so
2
crazy,
times in their career.
That is so crazy. I don't get it. I just don't understand it at all. I don't. But
like at some point you start to care a little bit more about like your craft, and you want like, hey, like I see you always like doing this. Why don't you show me how to do that?
But also, I mean, I guess these guys started when they were like 13, 15 years old. They were fucking children. Like, they don't know better. They just don't know better. It's like
this
Michael Jackson.
This is 2022.
I know, but like Michael Jackson, he just didn't know better. He never really wrote anything himself. You know?
I mean, it does make sense though, because like, I don't know, like Blink, right? How long did it take them to start doing their own thing? It's like, come on, guys. You should be doing this a long time ago. They should not. They don't need to hire out. They don't need to hire out to do
like
things, production wise and mixing and things. They don't need to hire out.
On
they
like
can do everything themselves.
Yeah. I agree.
They can do it all themselves. They could have been doing it since fucking Toy Pash.
Yeah. Agreed. All right. So my number 4 is DNA, 8th record from 2019. They decided not to work with Max Martin once again. What?
That's stupid.
They decided
This Is Us. You think This Is Us is better than DNA? Are you fucking high? Are you dumb?
Yeah, so this has more of like the more modern Euro dance pop stuff. I hear some like Ed Sheeran in here as well. Like they're really going with the what's popular in music at that time, and you hear it so much on this. There's some of that, I don't want to say not reggaeton, but there's a certain like type of beat that's a little bit more subdued in the mix, but it's, I don't know, I can't even explain it, but it's so representative of the time in 2018, 2019. Did I say that right? Representative. There we go. So
the representative from California has the floor.
I just don't really care. DNA, I would say, I would throw this at a 1. I would throw this at a 1 out of 3.
You're wild.
Not good, but listen to it once. Not good, but listen to it once.
You're about to get humbled.
Okay. What do you got for number 3?
Kids say. Number 3, technically there's 4 because I did all the albums. So Millennium. Yeah, Millennium.
Okay.
Not Millennium, Millennium.
Okay.
Because Millennium is better. Millennium, their 3rd record, 99. So hold on there, dude. This record has some incredible songs on here that are just to be as cheesy as possible, that are larger than life, right?
Yeah.
Like, it is unfucking real how amazing of a song Larger Than Life is. I Want It That Way. Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely. Like, it is good. It's good.
It's good.
That's it. That is fucking it.
I know.
Like, how fast this record tapers off and just becomes like boring and bullshit is incredible.
Yeah. And it's a long record too. Yeah.
It's too much. Every fucking song on this record is just, besides those 3, and even like Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely, it's not a beyond banger. It's a good song. I don't even know if it's a banger. It's a good song.
It's a decent ballad. That's what it is.
Yeah. It's just, god damn, dude. It tapers off so fucking fast into just bullshit, and it's incredible. So that's why this one's so high, because like, I'm not going to put a record that has Larger Than Life and I Want It That Way lower than this, but this like barely deserves to even be here. It's just, these stupid R&B infused like pop records are just, they're concerning to me, because it's just dumb. It's dumb. And it's just like, who are you tricking?
It's dumb.
Who are you tricking? Are you tricking the people that don't listen to R&B to think that they do listen to R&B? Are you trying to trick the people that do listen to R&B to like trick them into thinking that this is R&B? This is fucking garbage.
It's here to trick teen girls, white teen girls. That's who they're tricking. That's really what this music is. I mean, that's who bought all these records. I mean, Millennium is also my number 3.
How in the fucking shit do you think This Is Us is fucking like top tier Backstreet Boys? Are you high? Are you kidding me?
Whatever. So yeah, Millennium.
Because it's fucking electronic and it sounds like Aqua, and then that's why.
Not like Aqua.
It's stupid.
Okay, we're talking about Millennium.
I don't care.
Again, yeah, I agree with you. The three songs, mainly I Want It That Way and Larger Than Life, those are beyond bangers. Larger Than Life is their best song, hands down. They did not make a better song than Larger Than Life. It's so good. It's so awful too at the same time. But yeah, it's just garbage knockoff Boys to Men. That's really what they are. This entire band is knockoff Boys.
Backstreet Boys is better than Boys to Men. Get the fuck out of here. You're high. What is going on with you tonight? What is happening? What is crazy? How you don't listen to Boys to Men? Get the fuck out of here.
I listened to Boys to Men all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
The time.
I'm sure the kid over here who talks about corn and fucking Limp Bizkit his entire life listened to Boys to Men.
My mom liked.
You still listen to Boys to Men? It's fucking Renee, and it pisses me off because I fucking hated that band then, and I hate that band now. That shit sucks, and I don't like it. This is not a boot like Boys to Men.
I'm not saying I like Boys to Men.
Backstreet Boys.
I'm not saying I like Boys to Men, but there are the Backstreet Boys.
I know you're lying through your teeth.
Backstreet Boys' R&B music is straight up knockoff bootleg.
It is not bootleg Boys to Men at all. You've never listened to Boys to Men.
I listen to it all the time. My mom used to listen to Boys to Men all the time. We had their CDs, all that kind of shit. I even saw them. I did see them once, and I saw them perform live once. I did.
What, like 8 years old? Okay,
I was like 8 years old. I was like 8 years old.
Fuck you out of here.
Yeah.
Nah.
Boys to Men. Boys to Men, Coolio, Boys to Men, TLC, Montel Jordan. That's who I saw. Oh, and Coolio was there, I think. Coolio was there. I don't know.
Sounds like a Coolio show.
That's who I saw when I was like 8. First concert ever. Anyway, Millennium. Oh, also, what I didn't know until this week was that Baby One More Time by Britney Spears was released just before this record was. And it was so fucked up, but at the end of the first run of the Baby One More Time CDs, as like a bonus song or a secret track at the end of that CD were previews of 3 of the songs from this Millennium CD. And Britney Spears was upset about it. She didn't want it, but she has no fucking control over her life.
First of all, fucking you don't even write none of your songs anyway, so get out of here.
Too.
And second of all, who do you think wrote Baby One More Time?
Exactly.
The guy who fucking wrote most of the Backstreet Boys songs. Get the fuck out of here. BS. BSB, BS.
So, yeah, Millennium, outside of those 3 singles, the album fucking sucks. And really, it's only as high as it is because Larger Than Life and I Want It That Way are just... Wait, I Want It That Way?
Yeah, because I won't let that away. See, I disagree. I think I Want It That Way is better.
No. Larger Than Life is better for sure.
I think you've lost all credibility in this entire episode when you.
I think you're just fucking stupid.
So fucking high.
But
yeah, This Is Us. I can't wait to fucking talk about.
What do you got for number 2? Go.
So here's where it's gonna get. Here's where it's gonna get dicey. Okay.
So stupid. Here we go.
Because we are ranking records. We are ranking which record overall is better than each other and how we're going to rank these things. So it's tough because the record that we chose for the album of the week is a combination of the first 2. So it's kind of like a greatest hits. That's not fair.
Okay.
So given that if I take Backstreet's Back and then Backstreet Boys, their first 2 actual records, those are going to be my number 2. I don't think those are as good as my number 1 because much like Millennium, outside of the singles, dude, that shit sucks. Those songs are fucking garbage.
But there are 5 singles, that are just fucking bangers.
Yeah, but not per record. Not per record.
But we're not doing that.
Record.
We're doing the reissue.
If you want to do the cheating way, then you let me know.
Not
if you
the
want to do the real way, it is the cheating way. The reissue is a combination of the first 2. It's
I know what it
greatest hits of the turf. You don't know what it is. I don't think you know what anything is anymore because all your things are just fucking stupid tonight. I don't think you know what it is. It's a compilation of the first 2. It's the songs that did the best in Europe, so they reissued it in America. So yes, it is a compilation of the first two. That is not fair. It's not the way records are written there, bub. But who cares? Because these guys don't write the fucking music anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
So I don't care. I'm gonna
What do you
it.
go for number
It's
2?
Fucking Backstreet Boys / Backstreet's Back is my number 2.
The album of the
Don't
week,
care.
essentially. The album of the week.
Well, we're doing a combination of the two, but yeah.
Okay. All right, my number 2 is, you ready for this one?
I can't wait to hear this.
This Is Us. 6th record from 2009. No banger. I don't care.
So dumb.
I don't care. No banger. But that one was fun. I don't think it was great. This is like I would give this I give it a 1.5 out of 3.
It's just because you think you like this electro pop fucking thing.
I do.
Like, I'm gonna pretend this is awkward. This is not even their best electro pop record. Get the fuck out of here.
I think nostalgia hit me hard when I listened to this record, because it came out at a time when like a G6 had come out. There was this very like Euro dance beat kind of style, kind of dominating pop music at the time. And we were 22 years old, between 20 and 22 years old. Dude, we would go out to bars and clubs, and this kind of music would play. Like, it just reminds me, it's strictly all nostalgia. That's what it comes down to. Max Martin comes back for a few of the songs.
Yeah, but
and
this record sucks.
No,
it's fucking not good.
It just sounds a lot
hits, but it's still fucking terrible.
But that's why I like
better songs. It sounds like amazing songs, but this is not an amazing fucking record.
I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a fun listen through. Not
That's
great
silly.
by any
You're
means.
just-
1.5. It's still, it's a 1.5 out of 3. Who cares? It's not that great, but it was just fun. And the only reason why it sits higher than Millennium is because there's no stinker on this. It's consistently just fun, but it doesn't have the big 2 bangers off of Millennium.
So like
but
you
it's
had to
consistently
choose
better.
one record for the rest of your life. You're over Millennium and this. You're gonna choose fucking this.
I would choose this.
No, you're a liar.
Because with Millennium,
No,
I'm
you're
only having
lying.
fun for 8 minutes. With this, I'm having fun for 40 minutes.
So you would rather have 45 minutes. You would rather have 40 minutes of like, that was okay, than like 35 minutes of that sucked. But with 8 minutes of fucking superiority, the greatest thing ever.
In this case,
dude, you're just like, you just ride that line, dude. You just fucking get on that fence and just don't ever get off, dude. Just right in the fucking middle. Get off. Good Lord. You would choose a lifetime of mediocrity than like going below that, but with peaks. You just don't like the peaks and valleys. So you like
because
you're boring. That's
like
boring.
the part of it outweighs the greatness, the peaks.
No, it doesn't at all, because those are some of the greatest pop songs that ever fucking happened. Now you're just being stubborn and like, I'm gonna defend my shitty fucking decision, even though I don't ever take back my fucking rankings.
You know what?
Terrible.
I don't
These
make
are some
the
of the worst
rules.
rankings you've ever had. I'm very upset about them.
So what do you got for number 1?
I'm very upset about your shitty rankings.
That's fine. You're wrong.
It's
You're
like
always wrong.
you took a shitty band that already had shitty music, and you gave shittier rankings. Like, how is that even possible? how did you accomplish that? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Also, once again, none of these records are good or great. None of them are great. They have great songs.
This one's good. You ready for this, kid?
Here we go. What bullshit do you have right now?
DNA. The only one I haven't talked about yet.
I know. I can't believe it's so high.
See, like, as you do your rankings, I follow along in my notes. I say, okay, I had this here. I can see why you said. I read my notes. I hear what you said. When I do my things, this is you the whole time. You're just like, boop, 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 boop,
just looking around,
just waiting to fucking spew off some complete bullshit that you had. DNA, dude, this is classic, amazing pop. But it's a 2019 like club pop done by like the biggest pop band in the world, right? So these guys have already dominated, like the foundational pop stuff that Taylor Swift and everybody has made their career doing because of these guys that already did it. So what do they do now? They just do it better than them. It's like when Eminem drops an album, like a trap album, or when Eminem drops like a mumble rap album, and it's fucking better than everyone else that does it. That's what DNA is. This is like the Weeknd style music, but it's just more boy bandish. And the Weeknd drops some like fucking cool ass music, but like this is just boy bandish, and it's just. Oh, it's also kind of funny too because Max Martin also worked with The Weeknd a lot too.
Oh, did he really? Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Know that. Okay.
Dude, but like, Don't Go Breaking My Heart, fucking Chances. These are incredible pop songs. These are incredible pop songs that honestly rival, not Larger Than Life or I Want It That Way, but rival some of the stuff from like the album of the week. They really do. This is an incredible pop album. Like through and through, front to back, this is their best record. by far. Like, it's not even fucking close. Not even close. And that's a fact. And this is one of those times you never do it. I'm gonna say it again. This is one of those times you should go back and re-listen to this one when you're not being such a stick in the mud. Maybe you'll have a little more fun the next time you listen to this one.
I mean, normally I would go back and listen to it, but even though you're speaking so highly of it, I know it's not a good record. I really know
don't know it's not a good record because you ranked one of their shittiest, most boring records. Yeah, but you listen to boom, 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 and all you did was complain about, I hate this one, I hate this one, I hate this one.
So did you. You did the
no,
same
not
thing.
all of them. Not all of them.
Yes, when we were texting, you're like, oh, this is like some absolute fucking bullshit. I can't believe that they put out this kind of music. I skipped these songs.
But then when you were here,
bullshit,
I was like, holy. But then when you were here in person, now you're lying. You're lying. You're just lying.
I'm not lying. That's exactly what you did. That's what you said.
Lies. But then when you're out here,
I got the receipts. I
made a specific point. But then when you're out here, I made a specific point to tell you, but like, damn, dude, they do fucking phenomenal pop music in their later career. And like, oh yeah, they kind of do. And I was talking about DNA.
Yeah, and I wasn't talking about DNA.
Got him.
I was talking about This Is Us.
Dude, you don't know anything about this band at all. At all.
Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, my number one is Backstreet Boys. Backstreet Boys are back. Whatever. The comp, essentially, greatest hits, as you like to say.
It's not essentially. It is a comp. It's a comp. What don't you understand about the word compilation?
Yeah, it is. It really is. I know. I'm just being an idiot. I know it's a comp. I'm not dumb.
I know you're an idiot.
Oh.
I actually just noticed that. Oh wait, never mind.
What?
Because it's the same cover for Backstreet Boys and Backstreet's Back, the compilation and their second record. They just took out the words Backstreet's Back.
It's so lazy. It's so lazy.
Oh my God, it is. It's the exact same photo. Yeah, everything's exactly the same. They literally just took out the typeface of Backstreet's Back. That's funny.
So yeah, stay tuned for the main episode. We're getting into their first two records. And we're going to try to have a good time doing it. So thanks for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, smash that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube, tell your friends, and that's it. That's all.
Convergence, Nick Cutter.